Almost 24 hours left for this crucial floor test for Congress and BJP tomorrow. What we are breaking right now is that the Congress has now demanded affidavit of the support from all these MLAs, and it has also urged Kumaraswamy to take similar affidavits of support from the JDU MLAs as well. Aishwarya is with us on phone, and our political editor. So, are these signs of nervousness, Aishwarya?
Yeah, it's JDS, Sakal. It was my typo.
JDS and Congress?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, Sakal. At this point of time, what we are being told that yes, keeping in mind that the Congress feels that under pressure their MLAs may change the last minute, and keeping in mind that we've already broken the information that 5 Congress MLAs who have been victorious are there in the national capital, have met with the senior BJP leader. This information coming in that now this is happening as we speak, Agil. Sakal, at this point of time, this is that Congress has sought affidavit of support from all the victorious MLAs of their party in support of the Congress leadership, and this is something which they want to submit to the President of India.
Yes.
Keeping in mind that under pressure they feel that the Congress tomorrow can change, or the Congress MLAs, if they shift over, they have a written document, a written affidavit, that's a legal document in support of the Congress. That is, they can make a support that there was undue pressure which was put in by the BJP dispensation. That is what the counter coming in from the Congress's side is. Now they are seeking affidavits from their own MLAs. A complete absence of trust. Complete absence of trust.
So this is a loyalty test, but also, yes, Aishwarya, a little bit more on this, because this seems to be a loyalty test, plus also reflects trust deficit as far as Congress and its own flock is considered. They don't trust their own men.
A complete absence of trust, Sakal. A complete absence of trust on your own MLAs. This is something which is being looked into as we speak, but then Congress understands that this is an unprecedented kind of a situation which has never happened again prior, and that is why they are taking this kind of a step, because when you don't trust your own MLAs, when you seek rather legal affidavits from your own MLAs, it's something which we've never seen earlier. But this Congress are doing because they feel that there is undue pressure which is being put on by the central government, and then they allege that by several other agencies onto their MLAs, and that's exactly why they are seeking now these kind of affidavits, which they have also requested the JDS to ask from their own MLAs in support of Kumaraswamy, because if tomorrow 7 or 8 of these MLAs, because as being stated by the Bharatiya Janata Party, that there are still 8 Congress MLAs, 2 of the JDS and 2 independent MLAs who are supporting the BJP, the Congress can make it an issue, that the Congress can make a legal point that they have these affidavits in support of the Congress, but despite, and it's only because of the exuberant amount of pressure which is being put in from the central government, these MLAs have decided to support the Congress or even abstain. So Congress is taking every possible measure, every possible step, and they've also urged JDS, that is Kumaraswamy's party, to seek similar affidavits from its own MLAs so that they have a legal strong standing. And that's what the line of thinking within the Congress is, that they are not trusting their own MLAs. They are going on the legal point, and that's why similar affidavits have been sought in by Congress, and now we are being told also by the JDS.
Yes. Aishwarya, also for the fact, what do you think has triggered this affidavit move or the loyalty test by the Congress party? Do you think they are now really in troubled waters, because they know that one of their prominent leaders is camping in Delhi, who claims support of at least 5 MLAs, and 6 of them might abstain from voting tomorrow?
Well, Sakal, if you go by the internal numbers of the BJP, they feel not 6 but 8 Congress MLAs, 2 JDS MLAs, and 2 independent MLAs will be supporting the BJP. That in terms mean that they will very effectively be abstaining for tomorrow's vote of confidence in Bengaluru Vidhan Sabha. And that shows that how sensitive the whole situation has become for the Congress party. And that's why these kind of measures and desperate measures are being taken in the last minute, that they are seeking a support of affidavit, because they are no more containing it to the political side. They are taking the legal strong standing. And that's why these affidavits, Sakal, have been sought in from their own MLAs. Such political affidavits have been sought in, and these affidavits, Sakal, will be then in turn submitted to the President of India, because Congress is not taking anything lightly. Congress understands that this is an unprecedented situation in Karnataka. Even one single vote of that pro tem speaker can make a difference. And that's why there is going to be, you are going to see post 6 p.m., things are going to change completely on the pro tem speaker. Both the parties have called in their meetings, but at this point of time, these affidavits being sought in gives a clear indication that how sensitive the whole situation is, and Congress are completely showing zero trust on its own MLAs.
Aishwarya, stay with us. Let's also understand how legally binding these affidavits can be. Rhythm is joining us on this story, our legal editor. Rhythm, over to you. What could be the significance here, these affidavits that the Congress wants to sign with its MLAs? And it also wants JDS to follow suit.
You know, we were picking up from our sources that this would be something, Sakal, they would be wanting. We were being told by our sources that 116 of these MLAs could possibly be told earlier on by itself to sign these affidavits. The reason they are doing this is once these affidavits are signed, they think they would be bound by the anti-defection law. So it's a very concerted, calibrated move that is being made here. But I don't think under law it would have any significance till it's filed in any court of law.
Okay, legal Rhythm also, we haven't heard whether Janata Dal Secular is going ahead with this affidavit ploy or not. Do you think Congress for this, this could be just a symbolic move for a Congress to put pressure, or this could actually mean something? Could it be really legally binding for both the factions? Explain it to our viewers.
I believe with the kind of legal background that the Congress party has and the top legal eagles that the Congress party has, it's not just symbolic for them. What they are trying to do here is exert pressure on the MLAs. It's very clear that this is a concerted, calibrated move to ensure from the MLAs that they are bound by this affidavit that would be signed by them. It would have no binding in law till it's filed in a court of law, because this is not something that the Supreme Court has asked for at this stage. The reason to do this is only one: to ensure that these affidavits are filed, to ensure that these affidavits are certain that these people cannot tomorrow, these people are bound by the anti-defection law. So a very clear move by the top legal minds of the Congress High Command.
Yes, and let's go back to Aishwarya. Rhythm, requesting you to stay on this story. Aishwarya, is now JDS obligatory to follow suit? What are you picking up? Is JDS also going ahead with this affidavit move, or it is not an obligatory on them to go through the same route?
They may, Sakal, they may, but it is not an obligation onto the JDS. It is up to Kumaraswamy to see whether they would want, or rather whether Kumaraswamy would also ask its own MLAs to file in this very affidavit, Sakal, because in turn, what Congress wants is to summit with the President of India, and that is something which the indication is very clear, because Congress understands that few of its MLAs may switch sides, and that is going to be a very embarrassing situation for the Congress party, and that's why all of this is being done as we speak. So, Sakal, this could be an embarrassing situation of the Congress party, and just to prevent it, that is why Congress is doing, because Congress understands that if its own MLAs somewhere or the other do this, then it's going to be very, very embarrassing. And that's why they want to have a strong legal standing. And that's why we are being indicated very clearly that the Congress party is at this point of time looking for these affidavits. Saka.
Aishwarya Kapoor, our political editor, breaking it first on Republic TV that Congress is mulling over the affidavit move. They want its MLAs should sign an affidavit pledging their support to the party. This is coming just ahead of the Karnataka floor test tomorrow. Almost 24 hours left. Who has the numbers? We track it first. Thank you, Aishwarya. Rhythm also for joining us and getting us those exclusive leads. A short breather. We'll be back with more.